How you doing, everyone? Welcome back. You know, with about a week left to go before election day, as of time of recording, about a week left to go, and I'm hearing some pretty interesting strategies out here, particularly from the guy on the right. He's in Detroit, right? And he trashes Detroit. Michigan is a swing state. Detroit, being in Michigan, being the largest city in Michigan, so you're going to trash the largest city in the state of Michigan. You need Michigan to win. So you're losing. I mean, you already didn't have a lot of support in Detroit. Your support was going to come from the rest of the state. But whatever support you did have in Detroit, you're alienating. And you know what? There's other people in Michigan that, you know what? Maybe they don't hate Detroit. Maybe they like Detroit. Maybe it's not a good idea to trash the cities that in the states where you need to win. Another example, he trashes Philadelphia, which, by the way, is in Pennsylvania, which is the largest swing state. I mean, you lose Pennsylvania, it's nearly impossible for you to win at that point, because you lose Pennsylvania, you've got to pretty much run the table after that. I mean, you know, especially when you consider that, well, actually, if you lose Pennsylvania, when you consider the fact that the last time Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin did not all vote the same way the last time they did not all go the same way, it was 1988. And I want to say it was Wisconsin that went for Dukakis and the other two went for Bush. Don't quote me on that, but I know that Wisconsin went for Dukakis, and I know that at least one of the others, if not both of them, went for Bush. But yeah, trashing Philadelphia when you need Pennsylvania. Trashing Detroit when you need Michigan. Hell, earlier, you know, before the convention, you were trashing Milwaukee when you need Wisconsin. Why don't you trash Raleigh while you're at it, you know, because you need North Carolina. Trash Atlanta. You need Georgia. Trash Phoenix or Vegas. You won't do that. Well, actually, you probably will trash Atlanta. I've heard you do it before. But I don't hear you going after, you know, Raleigh or Phoenix or Las Vegas or Milwaukee. Well, I did hear you go after Milwaukee. Never mind. Do you really think that's a way to win over voters? You know, here in my home state of Iowa, one of the things that lost me about Trump back in 2016 is in the lead up to the Iowa caucuses, Ben Carson took a lead for a short time. And Trump came out and said, "How stupid are the people of Iowa?" Oh, so you want me to vote for you, but you want to call me stupid because, oh yeah, I don't support you. Got it. Which, by the way, I had planned on voting Republican that year. I was, until Trump got the nomination, of course. But I'd actually supported Carly Fiorina in the lead up to the caucuses. Her campaign didn't do very well, so I just kind of sat back and thought, all right, who can I support? And it didn't go that way. So, I ended up voting third party that year because I could not bring myself to vote for Hillary. I could not bring myself to vote for Trump. Well, this time around, I did bring myself to vote for Kamala Harris. I make no apologies for that. First time in my life I have ever voted for the Democrat for president. And, when a guy comes out trashing people in places where he needs to win, how is that appealing to anyone? I don't know. I guess, he's a big tough alpha male or something. But I've never heard such a whiny little bitch alpha male before. Seriously. I've never heard an alpha male whine and cry and bitch about every little thing nearly as much as he does. Have you? It's because he's not an alpha. Something that I was going to bring up in a previous video that I just now thought of. Because he's a bully, just like Dr. Phil said Dr. Phil said at the Madison Square Garden rally, that bullies by nature are weak. And he tried to say that Trump was the bully, or was being bullied. No, Trump is the bully. And you're right, bullies are weak. Back when I was a kid, the way you dealt with a bully? Punch him in the mouth. Done deal. It's over. I had somebody try to bully me once. Took care of it. Never happened again. I had this kid that, I didn't think I was bullying him, but I was kind of making some jokes at his expense, and he didn't like it. So he did that to me. It's like, all right, I guess I won't do that anymore. Now, that's not to say that I advocate for, just punching people in the face or whatever. But that's how we handled bullies back then. Then again, bullying was mostly a face-to-face thing then. Now you've got your cyberbullying and everything else. Got a little bit off topic though. Alpha male doesn't treat everyone else like garbage. Donald Trump is no alpha. Alpha males don't have a victim complex. And by the way, if everyone is out to get you, if everyone hates you and, everyone is out to get you and the whole world is against you and, they impeached him and prosecuted him and convicted him. And what's the common denominator? What is the one common denominator? Yeah, there's been different judges in the legal cases, different prosecutors. And everybody that he has appointed to certain positions, that, he always said he only hires the best, until he decides they're not the best anymore. they're all terrible now, right? They're fantastic, you know, until they say something against me, and then they're the worst ever. Yeah, because you're a big tough alpha male, right? Whatever. Little crybaby. Anyway, I'll see you next time.